My brother died here, so we made this oath. Whoever died first would send the other a sign.
A sign?
Personal Shopper is a ghost story set in Paris. It's about a young American woman whose name is Maureen, who's employed exclusively to buy high-end fashion for her celebrity boss, who she never sees. But her real reason for being in Paris is because she's a spirit medium and can connect to the afterlife. And she's trying to connect to a relative who she thinks is trying to send her messages from beyond the grave. I think Personal Shopper is a very unusual, stylish, and cool movie. It features a very, very interesting performance from the American star Kristen Stewart, who I think is trading on the fame and the star persona that she's built up over a number of years since the Twilight movies. Very unusual mix of ghost story and a kind of art house thriller. And I think audiences will be happy to be taken to another place with this film. The direction and the style of the film is very, very confident in its mixing of these genres, so the ghost story and the art house thriller. And it actually won the Best Director award at last year's Cannes Film Festival. Personal Shopper is the second film collaboration between the star Kristen Stewart and the French director Olivier Assayas. They made a film 2 years ago called Clouds of Sils Maria, where Kristen Stewart played alongside Juliette Binoche in a similar kind of role. So I think fans of that movie will really appreciate this next step for Kristen Stewart. Personal Shopper has a couple of spooky shocks for the audience. It's not a horror film, but it does manage to give some ghostly surprises. But these don't dominate the film. And what I think is really interesting is that the character of Maureen is quite lonely, quite isolated. She doesn't really meet very many other people in her work as a personal shopper. So we're never quite sure whether her interaction with the afterlife is all in her head or whether it's real. So if you're looking for something really unusual with an American star in a French film, with some ghostly chills, but with a nice, cool European surface to it, this is the film for you. Personal Shopper, directed by Olivier Assayas, goes for 105 minutes and plays at UWA Somerville and ECU Joondalup Pines.